Next speaker coming up on the stage is Shanti Raghavan, is a founder and managing trustee of Enable India, a non-profit organization that works for the economic independence and dignity of persons with disability across India. Ma'am, welcome to you once again.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I'd like to thank UST Global, Mr. Sarjan Pillai, and the leadership team for this vision, which is Impact India. Why is it important? What we understand is that every person, all of us sitting in this room, we all have abilities and inabilities. And for inabilities, there are solutions. Some of you wearing glasses have an inability to see clearly, and a solution like glasses helps you to overcome that. We've been working on that principle from the beginning. My journey with disability started with my brother, who started growing blind at the age of 15. He's a brat, by the way. So his ability was to speak a lot, and he spoke well. He did his MBA in marketing, and he keeps speaking a lot still now because he's a National Alliance Manager with IBM. So that's how my journey started with disability. So why is Impact India important? It's exactly for this reason, sir. Because it's about employability and employment using solutions, using technology, and especially for computer-based and technology-based jobs. So why is that important? I'll just use very simple examples and explain that. The first example I would like to take, because Sarv is here from EMC Square, is of Deepa. Deepa came to us many years back, and she can't move any part of her body except one finger. So even for her daily needs, she has to be helped. But the girl is really smart, and Sarv knows that. When she came to us, we had to use technology-enabled solutions by which just with that little finger, she could use a joystick, operate the computer, and she's a really good graphic designer. We needed an open company like EMC Square to take her. We did a lot of employability training, of course, and when she joined there, today she is now the program manager of marketing and communications, and her dream to go to the US has also happened. And that's what technology does, and that's the reason I'm very interested in this technology-based jobs. I'll take another example, क्योंकि दोनों जी यहाँ हैं. Suprita Gupta, she is visually impaired, and she's from Jharkhand. When she came to us, very bright girl, but what do? She was very good with numbers, and technology obviously is an enabler, as I'm sure many of you know. There's screen reader software by which you can use computers. It becomes a talking computer. Okay, that's great. But the employability training, what does it do? In our training, which is the innovative training that we have, is what we're going to multiply with Impact India. What do we do in our training? There are targets given. She has to visualize data in Excel sheets because she was very good at numbers. It's difficult. You have to use tactile diagrams. You have to actually imagine large screens. If she makes one mistake, sorry, quality is down. Do it again. Got to reach your targets. Didn't finish it today? You can work in the night, but tomorrow you'll have to give your, we used to do job simulations. But that kind of employability training made her really good, and she joined as an MIS executive. Today she's a team lead. And more importantly, she's a wife. She got married. And this is what we see the power of technology-based jobs. We did a survey on technology-based jobs and computer-based jobs, what our candidates are, how they are doing. And you're going to have some, it's really interesting, 81% are supporting their families financially, because many of them come from below poverty levels. But if they can aspire for a technology-based job, they actually can make a difference to their families. And 75% are being respected. They said that they're being respected by their family and relatives. I actually don't understand what happened to the other 25%. I think there's still stigma attached to disability. But they're invited to functions. They're, before they were not. They were a non-entity. And that's what can happen with the power of something like Impact Global. I'll just tell the last thing about employability training and how disruptive training can make a difference. Our students are told that they have to be a better Indian, that they have to give back to society. We had one such candidate, Hasina, who is an acid attack survivor. So she has never, after 30 surgeries, how do you integrate her into a normal work environment? We tried everything actually, and it was very difficult for us to do anything. But when we gave her the vision, you have to help people. That time, Bihar flood situation was going on. she suddenly burst into action. She never used to go out because she didn't want to show her face to people. She went, she collected clothes, she did all sorts of things, and today she works in the government department and is actually helping other acid attack survivors. So that's the power of employability, the power of employment and technology-based jobs. So I thank UST Global for taking this wonderful initiative forward. We hope that we can scale the innovative, disruptive training that we have, and we look forward to companies collaborating in this wonderful initiative. I also would like to thank the government. The government of Karnataka has done a wonderful thing. There is a placement cell for persons with disability. We are the implementing agency, and I thank the government for their support, and I think they will support this initiative wholeheartedly. Thank you so much.